Rod said he brought his. Rod has one.
Oh, there you go.
You got a bag? The bag. Just put that old flag in the bag. Rather than no flag than that flag. That was stolen. Hey, you know where you can dispose of old flags? At the hall.
At the hall.
At the hall, yeah, I know. Trick question.
Yeah, I was just
There's a mailbox out in front of the hall and you put all the old flags in.
Elections, to have democracy, to have the freedoms. And 21 years ago, when this occurred, we were all shocked. But we've been attacked before, and it's people like yourselves that have responded. And I'm sorry that there are not more people here today, because how quickly we forget. I haven't forgotten. The steel that you see here is something that I was able to bring to our city. Interesting story. I had it in my own mind, what can we bring to Martinez to remember this event, this horrific event? And I thought, what about a piece of the steel? And on my own, and I called and I found out there was a program where they allowed steel to be given to communities. And I called all around the city, the mayor's office, everybody in New York. The last place I called, well, he told me if I call the Lower Manhattan Redevelopment Agency, of all places. And then they said, well, you really got to call the mayor's office. And I talked to this woman, and she said, oh, I'm sorry. Wednesday morning is the last morning. This is Monday. Wednesday morning is the last morning that we have for the program. You're in California. I don't see how it's going to happen. I said, we'll make it happen. She says, I don't know. I said, look, we're Martinez, California. We're the hometown of Joe DiMaggio. I mean, I was seeing what would stick here. You're in New York, Joe DiMaggio. And she said, really? I said, yeah, that's where he was born.
All the way.
And she goes, oh, well, it just so happens I just purchased a picture of Joe DiMaggio and Mayor LaGuardia, and it's sitting on my desk. Okay, well, here's what you got to do. You got to have somebody, at the Fresh Kills landfill, which is where they took all this, which is out on an island, by noon on Wednesday. Went to the police department. They didn't have enough people on the shift to send anybody. So I went to the fire district. They said, sure. Darren Peterson said, yes, we can get somebody out there. And by gum, they had somebody out there on Wednesday morning from Contra Costa. He was greeted by one of the fire department brass, treated him like royalty. Was very appreciative that a small town in California would be that considerate of what they had gone through. And they sent us not back one piece, but two pieces, and they paid the freight. So the firefighters paid the freight. So we had them here. We had them in the Martinez City Hall for about 4 or 5 years, and I kept saying, we need to do something with it. And nobody really had an idea. What can we do? What can we do? And I said, okay, well, we'll have some of the design review committee who does architecture, a couple of guys. They created these elaborate drawings with fountains and all this, and things that would take 10 guys every year to maintain all this moving stuff. And I said, that's too. We could never agree on it. So I said, look, I told the city engineer, here's what we're going to do. He's going to put it in some cement down at the train station, and this is what we got. So it doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe it was too complicated. I'm tired of this stuff being in the locker room at the police station. It's not good. So that's how this all came about. And I'm a military. I grew up on an Air Force base. The first 5 years of my life were on Air Force bases, as my dad was in SAC, Strategic Air Command. He flew KC-135 in our tankers. And then my mom decided she didn't want him going to Cuba or doing any of that, so came out to the family business here in Martinez, the real estate business.